With inflation running high, it seems like everything is a bit more expensive. But will you pay more at the Tulsa State Fair? Our 2 News Oklahoma's Shay Smith went to the fair today, and she talked to some vendors and fairgoers about what they're charging and paying.
I'm at the Tulsa State Fair, and over the next few days, more than 1 million people will walk through the gates. Some of them will buy fair food, but with inflation this year, that food may be a bit more expensive. Cousins Caden and Dylan are excited for the fair this year and for the food.
Corn dogs. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the corn dogs too. Yeah.
But some of the vendors we spoke to say inflation has caused them to raise their prices.
Everything's just inflated, everything's priced just high, you have to pay more.
And Richie O'Neill, who owns Cheese Curd Tacos, agrees.
A lot of the neighbors out here, they have to adjust, and you get it because the food industries that we buy from the suppliers, some of them have actually doubled in price.
Everything's high. You go to the store, costs you twice as much everywhere you go.
Brown, another fair vendor, says he had to bump up some of his prices by a couple bucks. O'Neill says in 2020 he bumped up his prices by $2 to make up for lost business during COVID. But he says this year inflation is even catching up to that.
We got to pay our bills too, so it's just got a trickle-down effect in every economy.
And fairgoers are mindful of the increase.
Probably cause us to choose a little more wisely. We were talking about it on the way here. It's one of those things.
Ron and Mary are visiting from Oklahoma City. We asked them if they've also seen an increase in prices.
We did last week at the Oklahoma City Fair.
They say this time around, they're ready for the sticker shock at the Tulsa State Fair. All of the fairgoers I spoke to say although prices may be up, they're still coming out to get their fair food. In Tulsa, Shay Smith, 2 News Oklahoma.